Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. It's Friday morning now, so it's about 8 o'clock now, and I'm just gonna film for today what I'm up to. So because you seem to like the last one and I like watching everyone else a day in a life video, what they're up to, so be a little bit nosy. So let me just show you what I'm having for breakfast. As it is group day, I'll get weighed first and then have my breakfast afterwards. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to have a half a squeezed out lemon with some water. That's what I always have to start my day with, just to start my body work. And then it's nothing to do with lemon well, it's just I've been doing it for years. It's just I like to have a squeeze out lemon. It's good for the digestion. So then I'm going to have in the group, after I weighed, I'm going to have a pear, and I've got 2 benefit bars. They are my healthy extra B choice. Then I've got my set of book ready here, and then because it's a taster session, so I made that last night. I found the Tupperware, but it's a Christmas one, but yeah, that will do. So it's Haribo half a sin jelly. Well, it's that one is about a sin worth because I had some yesterday, so this is the one I'm taking. And in the video I said I will cut it to quarters, but no, I actually cut it to the half only, so everyone can have a bit more bigger piece. So, and I'm just going to insert a video now to show you how I made it. So this is a flashback video. I'm just making some jelly sweets for taster session, and I'm doing that while I watch Debbie's vlog. I just paused it, so seeing what she's up to in the Lake District on her holiday, because I like to watch her holiday vlogs. Oh, and everyone else's, what they are up to. So I'm just making the jelly sweets. So I'm getting a strawberry heartly jelly. That's 1.5 sin for that. Some gelatin. And then I'm using the fat-free strawberry Greek yogurt from Lidl. And I've got the jelly here. So I'm just going to pour some water over from my kettle up to half the pint mark. Yep. And then I'm going to get the spoon, give it a good mix. So give it a good mix. And then I'm going to pour the sachet of the gelatin in it as well. Let me just do that and I'll come back to you. So the mixture has dissolved, and I'm just going to divide it between my cupcakes. So I'm just going to pour a little bit. So I'm just going to use half of the liquid that I measured here, and then I'm just going to pour it at the bottom, and then I'm going to put it in a fridge and set it in a fridge for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then I'm going to come back to you to see what is the next step. So it's been 15 minutes in a fridge, and I've just removed it, and as you can see it's nicely set. And once I remove the cupcakes, it's nicely set. And then the mixture what I have got in a jug, it's still nice and runny. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix the yogurt with it, and then I'm going to scoop it over the cupcakes, so over the mixture that already set. And I'm going to come back to you to show you what it looks like. So now I mix the yogurt with the jelly, and it's still in a running consistency. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pour it over and then divide it between the mixtures. And then once I've done that for all of them, I'm going to put it in a fridge and probably remove it in the evening. So now it's morning time, and I'm going to remove it in the evening and cut it to pieces. And now the mixture has completely set, so all the jelly is nicely set, and I've just peeled that off the side, and let me just tip it over so you can see. So it's got 2 colours, so it's red on the top and creamy, the yogurty texture on the bottom. So it's a Haribo jelly style sweet, and I'm just gonna cut it into 4s. Also, let me show you, I've gone back to basic for the last few days. So I've been planning my meals the day before I go to bed. So I use it just for a day, so, and then I rub it off and then I do the next day. So I've got my breakfast here, my lunch here, my dinner plan here. I've got my, what is there, how many sins, if it's healthy extra A's or B's on the top written here. And this is my column for my snacks. So I've got everything planned and ready, so I know what I'm grabbing and what I'm eating. I kind of forgot to do that for a while, and then I got stuck with things what to eat quickly. So the planning seemed to work the best for me. And then at the bottom I've got summary. So I've got 4 healthy extra A choices, 3 healthy extra B choices, 8 sin in a day. And then today it's a taster session at group, so that's why I left a little bit of a sin allowance. And I'm a Target member, and I still breastfeed my 7.5 months old daughter, so that's why I have got more A choices. And I'm just going to show you, I'm going to take this lovely beaker, well, just the bottom of it, because it's a nice measuring jug. And I bought that for my daughter the other day in Asda. And she's got another one to take, but this one I'm taking because it's got a lovely scale here on the side, and it goes up to 125 ml. And I'm going to measure my milk while I'm at the group. I know my consultant, she normally has got semi-skim or skim milk if someone else is covering, but I hope it's her. So I'm gonna have up to 125 ml of a semi-skim milk, which will be half of my healthy extra A choice, and then I'm gonna have another milk when I come back home, measure my own one. So I've just went to the Slimming World class and got weighed, and I'm still a Target member, yay! So yeah, that's a little update for you guys. Also, it was a taster session because it was for the men of the year. So we have got one man in our class, so he got it, but then he lost 4 stones so far, so he deserves it, and he's got still a few stones to go. So I look forward to his journey as well. So now I'm off to another group where we go on Friday. So from here we go to the breastfeeding support group in a local kids centre, and where I meet the other mums from the area too. We sit around, we have a cup of coffee, biscuit, and we chit chat and talk about the kids and how our lives been. So all the mums from the area, they breastfeed, and we just come along. So I'm just gonna go off there and be there, and that group finish now. It's about 10:30, and that group is only 10 minutes walk, and I'm gonna be there until 12 o'clock, and I'll meet up with you later. Bye. In the meantime, and I'm gonna insert a picture of the food that from the taster session, so you can see what I had. And I used my little beaker to measure 125 ml of a semi-skim milk, so that's half of my healthy extra choice. It's 1 o'clock now, and I'm at home, and I'm gonna have my lunch now. So I'm having leftovers from yesterday, so I put it in this Tupperware. I'm gonna just heat it up in a microwave. So in there it's mung beans, that's a protein-rich food, then spaghetti, that's a free food, and the sauce, it's this sauce that I use, the Everyday Essential, the tomato and herbs pasta sauce from Aldi, and the whole jar is 5.5 cents. I'm using a quarter of the jar, so I'm going to count about 1.5 cents. And for additional speed, I added onion, carrot and a celery sticks in there. So that's loads of speed. I still got my pear that I took with me this morning, so I'm going to have that afterwards. That's a speed food. And I'm going to have it with 30 grams of Gouda. That's 1 slice from this pack, and that's from little, and that's nice and handy. So I'm just going to put it over. So I was going to show it to you earlier before I cover it with the slice of cheese, and then I like my cheese nicely melted over. So I'm going to heat it up for about 3 minutes in a microwave, then put the slice of a cheese on top, and then heat it for another minute so it's nice and melted. And while I was in the baby group, because you're not allowed to take pictures or record anything there, so I just need to tell you what I had. I had a cup of tea, and they have got little pots of milk there, so I used the pot of milk. It's my cup of tea, and that's half a cent for the milk. And also because I took my benefit bars with me this morning, and I didn't have them while I was in the group because we had the taster session and there was plenty of food. So I had them with the cup of tea, and that's my healthy extra B choice for the 2 benefit bars. And I'm gonna just have my lunch while my little one, she's happy, fast asleep in a pram now. So I'm just gonna enjoy my lunch, and then I'll see you later on. It's 3:15 now, and I'm going to have a snack. I'm going to have Earl Grey tea using a milk from my Healthy Extra 8 allowance. So in here, in the little measuring cup, I measured 30 milliliter of a full fat milk, which is my second half of the Healthy Extra 8 choice. So far I had 2 Healthy Extra 8 choices, and I'm having it with one of this chocolate muesli bar from Lidl, and that one is 5 cents. So while I had my cup of tea with the muesli bar, I also was giving some meal to my daughter, which, bless her, she fell asleep just before lunchtime and didn't wake up till about 3 o'clock. So you can just hear her in the background because now she's got a full belly and she's a happy one. So what I'm going to show you now, she's got a little bit of a bread here left, so that's 4 little small cubes of a wholemeal bread. So I'm just going to feed the birds with it. So I'm not going to eat it, and I'm just going to give it to the birds. So now I'm outside in the garden, and I'm just throwing the 4 pieces of a bread onto the ground so the birds can come and get it later on. It's 5 o'clock now, and we're just going to go out for a little walk as a family together in a local nature reserve. So I'm having with me a flask of water, then I fancied a bit of a grapes, and I just had a look, we have got a little bit left in a fridge. So yeah, I'm going to have a few grapes, and then I'm taking with me 23 hazelnuts, and they are my Healthy Extra B choice. It's 7 o'clock now, and I'm going to have something to eat. I'm having a toast, which is the bread from 800 gram is the wholemeal bread. It's 1 thick slice, and that's my Healthy Extra B choice. Then I've got 30 gram of Gouda on the top, that's my Healthy Extra A choice. And then here I've got the caramelized onion chutney, so it's a homemade one. And I've used a tablespoon to measure that, and that's for 1 tablespoon it's 1.5 cents. And I'm having it with tomato, and that's a speed food. It's 8:15 now, and I'm going to have my dinner. So it's one of the meals that I made a couple of weeks ago, that I froze one of the portions. So I took it out last night, and now it's been in a fridge, and I'll just heat it up in a microwave. So it's a rice and vegetable with some curry powder, and it's got some peas, carrot, green beans, sweet corn. So the peas is protein rich food, the sweet corn is free food, and the carrot and the green beans are speed food. Then the curry powder, that gives it a bit more of a taste, and the rice is a free food. Then I've got 30 gram of Gouda on the top, that's my Healthy Extra A choice, and I scattered some ham on the top as well to add a bit more protein. And that one is completely gluten free. It's 8:30 now, and I'm going to have a little bit leftover dinner after my daughter. So this is what she didn't want anymore, and I know it's a sin-free because I cooked it myself. So in there's a chicken, passata, courgette and spaghetti, and it's all blended in together. So that's all sin-free. So it's 11 o'clock now, and I'm going to have a snack. I'm going to have an orange. That is a speed food, and this is my last meal of today, well, last snack of today, and then I'm gonna end the day here. So I'm a little bit spaced out at the moment because I've just woken up. It's all the body magic probably I've been doing all afternoon. So it was just some randomly, we just decided with my husband to go out for a lovely walk in the afternoon, so go to our nature reserve, and yeah, that kind of tired me out probably. So because I had a look at the forecast and it's supposed to rain for the next few days, so I probably won't be out for a few days. So today we did nearly 3 hours of walking altogether, so yeah, that's a lot of body magic in a day. So yeah, no wonder I felt tired and I fall asleep. So let me just show you the food diary, because today again I filled it in. So this is my food diary for today. So I've written down my breakfast, lunch, dinner, my snacks, everything that I planned on my board the day before. So I had all that. So I'm ending a day on 4 healthy extra A choices, 3 healthy extra B choices, and 8.5 sins altogether. And I've written down here, and I did 2 hours and 45 minutes of walking altogether. Thank you very much for watching. If you got as far as here, give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Please click the subscribe button below, and you can see me in my next video. And again, thank you very much for watching. Bye everyone.